the issue that people don't understand. And this is not propaganda. The way it works is this. The emission that you have is 90 or 95 or maybe even 99% from your handset, right? And what a lot of people are trying to do is reduce the number of masts. The only effect that's going to have is to increase the transmission from the handset. Because what happens is that you could be across the street from a base station. The energy that you'll get from that base station is a tiny fraction of the energy during your 5-minute call. So what's happening, but hold on a second, what people don't understand is that you talk to any good engineer, and we have at least one of them in the crowd because I'm an amateur, but and what happens is that if you do have a base station across the street and you are using your handset, what happens is that the emission is very, very, very low, because what happens is the base station is across the street, you're transmitting at 0.01 watt or 0.001 watt, right? Whereas at the base station, like some cities are proposing in Romania, or outside the city limits, you'll be at the full 2 watt or whatever the limit is on that handset, right? And on GSM it's a 2 watt limit. And so what will happen is you'll suffer much more radiation from not having the base stations co-located. When actually the radiation, if there is a little bit of radiation, it's not in the building because the antennas are like flashlights, they're pointing outside, right?
Great, thanks.
And by the time they go outside, the limit is reached much lower. So it's not like you're a meter away from the antenna because nobody places an antenna pointing inside an apartment.
Okay, thanks a lot.
But really the radiation problem is a handset one based on the number of sites that are allowed. And the cities that restrict, this one I want on record, the cities that restrict base stations are increasing the emission of their populations. And that's clearly demonstrated technically.